interesting new friends, Grant.
Don't you have any interesting friends here?
Oh, sure.
I do. I have interesting friends right here. I know a man who makes boats in his basement. I know a man who plays golf with his wife.
I mean, interesting new types, Grant, from all over the country. New York, California.
Why would you ever want to meet anyone from New York?
Because they're more sophisticated there. They'll buff me up.
They'll what?
My mom says I need buffing up.
Do you think you need buffing up, Dora?
No, sir.
Dora doesn't think you need buffing up. I don't think you need buffing up. You'll have to give us better reasons.
Well, they have advanced Latin there.
I see,
And an indoor hockey rink.
yes,
And beautiful grounds and surroundings.
don't we? Don't we have beautiful surroundings? Why do we have to go away to have beautiful surroundings?
I don't know. All I know is that everyone's going away these days.
Everyone's going away. You hear that, Dora? Everyone's going away.
Well, an awful lot of people are going away.
I didn't go away.
I know that, Grant.
Didn't go to the country day. Went to the old PS 36 down on Huron Street.
Yes, Grant.
Didn't finish either. Father died, had to go to work. Had to support my mother.
You told us, Grant.
Father didn't go to school at all. He learned Greek at the plow.
I know that, Grant.
Yes, well, I didn't turn out too badly without a high Episcopal boarding school and an indoor hockey rink.
But you're a self-made man, Grant.
Oh, is that what I am? And what are you? Don't you want to be self-made, or do you want other people to make you? Hmm? What have you got to say to that? I don't know. Everyone wants to go away. Me, I went away twice in my life. Took 2 vacations. First vacation, took a week off of work to marry a grandmother. Went to Hot Springs, Virginia. Bought this table. Second vacation, Europe, 1928. Again, with your grandmother. Hated the place. Knew I would. Miserable meals. I took a trunk load of shredded wheat along. Came back when I ran out. Back to this table. They're all leaving us, Dora. Scattering like birds.
Yes, sir.
We're small potatoes these days.
Yes, sir.
This one wants to go to one of those fancy New England boarding schools and play ice hockey with the crowd from Long Island and Philadelphia. He'll come home talking with marbles in his mouth. We won't understand a word, Dora.
Yes, sir.
We won't see much of him either. He'll go visiting New York and Baltimore. He'll drink liquor in the afternoon. He'll get mixed up with the women who wear lipstick and trousers and usually go on to the next dance. And he wants me to pay for it all, am I right?
No. No, I don't want to go. I never wanted to go, really. I want to stay here with all of you.
Finish your greens. They're good for your lower intestine. No. You go. You've got to go. I'll send you to St. Boozy and Betsy to St. Whatsy and young Andy to whatever it's called. And Mary can go to Europe this summer and Tony can have a car and it's all fine and dandy. Go on, all of you. Travel, see the world. It's bound to happen. And you know who will be sitting here when you get back? I'll tell you who will be sitting right in that chair. Some Irish fella, some Jewish gentleman will be saying the same thing to his grandson. And your grandson will be back at the plow. And come to think of it, that won't be such a bad thing either, will it, Dora?
No, sir. Well, go on, get a check before you fall asleep.
What do you think?
You're in trouble.
Dear, I knew it.
It's becoming unglued.
I have a feeling.
Coming apart at the seams.
Do you think it's hopeless?
Let me just take it again.
It shakes very badly. I had a few friends over the other night for dinner, and every time we tried to cut our chicken, our water glasses started tinkling frantically, and the chairs creaked and groaned. It was like having dinner at Pompeii.
I'm checking the joints here.
It's all very sad how things run down and fall apart. I used to tell my husband, my ex-husband, he has such lovely things. We should oil them, we should wax them, we should keep them up. But of course I couldn't do everything, and he wouldn't do anything. So now here you are, giving us the
look at this.
What?
Under here. Look.
I don't dare.
I'm serious. Look.
Wait till I put on my glasses. Where I can't see.
Under here. Look. This is a port. See how loose it is?
I can't wait. Wait.
Come on. All right. See the support?
I see it wiggles like mad.
And over here, this whole piece is gone. I have to put another one.
I see.
And oh, excuse me. Look, this pedestal's loose. Probably needs a new dowel. I'll have to ream it out and put in another.
Do you think so?
Oh, yes. In fact, your whole dining room needs to be re-screwed, re-glued, and renewed. What's the matter?
I've just never been under a table before.
Oh, really?
It's all just wood under here, isn't it?
That's all it is.
I mean, you would think a dining room table was something special underneath, but it's not. It's all just wood and a couple of big wide boards.
That's right.
What's this?
What's what?
Well, you have to come back under here to see if there's something written burned into the wood.
Oh. Where?
Right here. Freeman's Furniture, Wilkes-Barre, PA, 1898.
Oh, that's just a manufacturer's mark.
1898?
That's what it says.
But that's not so old.
Not if it was made in 1898.
It's not old at all. It's not even an antique. It's just American.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of these around. They used to crank them out at the end of the 19th century.
Aren't I dumb? For years we've been thinking this is terribly valuable.
Well, it is in a sense. It is well made, and it is a solid, serviceable copy based on the English.
Well, I'll be darned. You learn something every day. You know a lot about furniture, don't you?
Beginning to.
Beginning to. I'll bet your father was a cabinet maker or something.
My father was a banker,
A banker?
and I was a stockbroker. So I got into this.
I don't believe it.
I'm serious. I wanted to see what I was doing and really touch the results. So I picked up carpentry.
I am amazed. I mean, I know some stockbrokers. Is this the support that's bad?
That's the one.
Perhaps you could put a nail in here.
Not a nail, a screw.
All right, and another one over here, or at least some household cement.
Well, they have these epoxy glues now.
All right, and maybe crim a matchbook or something in here.
Not a matchbook.
A wedge then, a wooden wedge.
Good idea.
See, I can do it too. So, will you be taking the table away or can you fix it here?
I can fix it here if you want.
That might make more sense. My husband used to ask for written estimates for materials and labor.
I'll grab it up now.
Suppose I helped on the labor.
I've never worked that way before.
I should learn. I shouldn't be so helpless.
Okay, why not?
Besides, it's not an antique. If I were to make a mistake, it's not the end of the world, is it?
Not at all.
When could we start?
Today. Now if you want.
So, we're a partnership then. We should have a drink to celebrate.
Okay.
What shall we have? Something snappy like a martini?
Oh no, I gave us up the stock market. How about a beer?
Fine idea. Good solid beer if I've got it.
I've got complaints, Mrs. Driscoll. You've got your hands full of that turkey. All right, everyone, we're ready. Come on in.
Now, I want you to sit next to me, Mother. And Fred, you sit on Mother's left. And Ben, you sit opposite her where she can see you. And Nancy and Beth, you hold up that end of the table. There we are. What's the matter, Mother?
I'm not quite sure where I am.
You're here, Mother. In your own dining room. This is your dining room table, and these are your chairs. And here's the china you brought back from your trip to England. And here's a silver-handled carving knife, which Father used to use.
Oh, yes. But who are these people? I'm not quite sure I know who these people are.
It's me, Mother. Stuart, your son. And here's Fred and Ben and Nancy and Beth. We're all here, Mother.
I'll get the turkey. That might help her focus.
Yes. Mrs. Driscoll is here, Mother. She's right in the kitchen where she's always been. And your grandchildren. All your grandchildren are here. Don't you remember? They ate the first at the children's table. And now they're out in the back playing touch football. You watched them, Mother.
Oh, yes.
And look, Mother, here comes Nancy with the turkey. Put it right over there, Nancy. And I'm going to carve it up just the way Father did. Give you a small piece of the breast with a dab of dressing. Just as always, Mother.
Just as always.
And Fred likes a drumstick. Am I right, Fred? And Beth always ends up with the wishbone. Am I right, Beth? And Ben likes the Pope's nose. Am I right, Ben?
And save a piece for Mrs. Driscoll.
I always do. Mrs. Driscoll likes the second joint.
This is all very nice, but I do think I'd like to go home.
You are home, Mother. You've lived here for 52 years.
54.
Forever.
Ben, pass this plate down to Mother.
Thank you very much, but I do think I'd like to go. Uh-oh.
Mother.
Oh, dear. Will someone drive me home, please? I live on 18 Summer Street with my mother and sisters.
What will we do?
Don't you remember? We drove down there. There's a big building there now.
Thank you very much for asking me. Thank you for having me to your home.
Mother, I'm Fred, your son.
Isn't that nice? Thank you. Thank you. I've had an absolutely lovely time. Thank you so much.
Quickly, let's sing to her.
Sing?
She likes singing. We used to sing to her whenever she'd get upset. Fred, Ben, quickly over here.
No, where are my gloves? I can't seem to find my gloves.
What song?
Even
I
my
can't remember
gloves.
any of the songs.
Sure you can. Here. As the blackbird in the spring, 'neath the willow tree, sat and piped, I heard him sing, sing of Oralee. Oralee, Oralee, made of golden hair. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air.
I love music. Every person in our family can play a different instrument.
She's coming around. Quickly, second verse. In thy blush a rose was born, music when you spake. Through thine azure eye the morn, sparkling seemed to break. Oralee, Oralee, made of golden hair. Sunshine came along with thee, and swallows in the air.
That was absolutely lovely.
Thank you, Mother.
But will someone call my carriage, please? And can someone find my hat and my gloves? My mother will be very nervous if I'm not home in time for tea.
Fred, Ben, quickly. We'll drive her down and show her everything. The new office complex where her house was, the entrance to the thruway, the new Howard Johnson's motel, everything. And she'll see, there's nothing there at all.
I'll bring the car around.
I'll get a coat.
I'm coming to.
We'll just have to go through the motions.
That was scary. I know it. I suddenly feel so precarious.
It could happen to us all.
It's as if we didn't even exist. We were all just ghosts or something. Even her own kids, she walked right by them.
Guess who walked right by us?
Yes. You know what I could use?
What?
A good, stiff drink.
I'm with you.
And I bet Mrs. Driscoll could use a drink too.
That she could.
Let's go and ask her.
Mrs. Driscoll?
Let's go and get a drink with Mrs. Driscoll, and then dig into this turkey, help her clean up the plates, and figure out how to get through the rest of this goddamn day.